Hey Capricorn, it's me V with Born Awake Tarot and Spiritual Teachings. I am here today with your August 2017 General Energies reading. I want to apologize to you for your reading being late. I've had a lot of things going on, but everything happens in divine timing, and the most important thing is I'm here now to get your reading out. So I appreciate your compassion and your understanding. Now, I do want to say that we have a Mercury retrograde that started today, okay? August 13th, 2017. Some people can feel it 2 weeks before it happens. Some people can feel it, a week before it happens. Now, the thing is this retrograde, Mercury retrograde will be going until September 5th, 2017. Now, Mercury takes a little time to take in, to get caught up. It's a little slow moving, so we can feel the residual energy of it until for another week, which I would say until September 18th, 2017. Then things will start getting back to normal. Okay, Mercury retrograde deals with communication, travel, anything, miscommunications. You notice people are angrier and things like that. What does it mean for your sign, Capricorn? Capricorn, it's real estate. It has anything to do with real estate, selling, buying, renting. Okay, not a good time. You'll have issues with paperwork, the rental agreement, and things like that. Also, lining up, getting help to move, whether it's movers or people to help you move. You'll have a hard time with that. Take this time during the Mercury retrograde to spend it with time. Spend your time with family. And rest, family and friends, and rest and relax and be at home. Okay, so let's get into your reading. First off, I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I'm using the Doreen Virtue Archangel Oracle cards, and I'm using the Doreen Virtue Guidance, Goddess Guidance cards. Okay, now we have a lot going on here, right here in this reading for you, Capricorn. Okay, I'm just going to start off right here and go from here. Okay. Some of you, the first card you received is existence. Some of you are questioning your existence. Some of you are questioning the universe's existence. And the thing is you received another card on top of this. And it's the Nothingness card. And the thing is with this, Capricorn, is that it's okay to not have answers. And it's okay to not know. It's okay to question everything. Question your existence, question the universe's existence, question everything. It's encouraged to question everything. And that is what you're doing right now. But the thing is also they want me to say too, is you receive the Nothingness card right on top of the existence card. And what they want me to tell you is that it's okay not to have the answers. It's okay not to know if you need to go up, down, turn around, dance the hokey pokey or whatever. Okay? The thing is that when you turn around and accept this existence of not knowing the answers or having the answers and live in this for that moment, then God and the angels will give you the answers. What they're asking you to do is not try to have control all the time, not try to push things through. It's okay to be an active co-creator, but the thing is what they're trying to say is you don't control the situation. God and the angels control the situation. You don't. You are an instrument that the divine is working through. You are here to learn lessons. Okay? They don't want you to be lazy. They want you to be an active co-creator, but they're saying you can't control the situation and the circumstances. Okay? They're saying it's okay to question your existence. It's okay to question the universe's existence. It's okay to question everything. But the thing is they want you to understand that you get comfortable in this nothingness. It's not nothingness. It's nothingness. It's where you don't have the answers. Once you understand and accept that you don't have the answers and live in this, then the answers will start to come. You don't have control. The God, Spirit, the divine has control. Okay. Now, the next card you received is slow down. And the thing is this month they're asking you to take time out for yourself, Capricorn. Time out away from, time out. Slow down. Slow down. If you have a lot of stuff going on, which you do, they're asking you to take time out for yourself for self-care. They're asking you to take time out to take and meditate. They're asking you to take time out to listen to that inner voice. They also want me to tell you too that this tortoise, it has its home on its back. And this is the sea of life. And no matter where it goes, no matter what road you travel down, you're always going to have home with you, okay? Whether it's home of the divine, whether it's home that you grew up in, or home, wherever you go, you can make home. You can make it your home. But they're asking you to slow down and take time out for yourself this month, okay, Capricorn? The next card you received is possibilities, okay? They just told me they want you to slow down also. Like I said, you received the slow down card, but they want you to slow down. This is looking at the possibilities card, okay? They want me to back up and go back to this. They want you to slow down, and look at all the possibilities. See how the tortoise is looking right at this, okay? And the eagle stands for power, strength, and aloneness. It's looking at the sunshine, not at the darkness. It's looking at the sunrise. The red is power. The orange is personal power, okay? They want you to slow down. Look at all the possibilities. Possibilities in the situation, possibilities of why something had to be let go of, possibilities within you, possibilities why things you need to let go of, like the past, things that you've been holding on to. They want you to look at all the possibilities that come into your life, whether it's a job offer, opportunity to go back to school. They want you to see the possibilities. This is the eagle, strength, power, aloneness. Looking at the sunrise. He's not looking at the dark. He's looking at the possibilities. The dark is the situation, why it happened. You don't understand why it happened. You don't have the answers, the nothingness. You're questioning, why is this happening? Well, the thing is look at the possibilities of maybe this had to be let go of, or this happened because, you need to, maybe if you have an addiction and, say, I'm just giving you an example. Maybe if you have an addiction you're dealing with, Capricorn, and the thing is it's like you got a DUI and you're going through diversion excursion. Maybe it's the good Lord, it was divinely guided. That's the possibility. It's divinely guided to say that you don't need to be drinking and going down this route. That God has something bigger planned for you. Look at it that way. If like the internal change within you, knowing that you need to change the way you think, and you keep getting this inner voice, which is divine guidance, saying you need to change the way you think. Well, listen to it, because that's saying you are preventing yourself from the possibilities of opening up to a very abundant life and changes. And the way you think is manifesting into the world, and it's causing stagnation and holding on to the past. Okay? This is saying, look at the possibilities within the situation. Look at the possibilities of opportunities. Look at the possibilities within you. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You received the Lover's card. Okay? Some of you need to learn to love yourself. Some of you need to see the possibilities that there is new love out there for you. Some of you need to understand that, the breakup was divinely guided so new love can come into your life. Because some of you have new love in your life. Okay? Some of you have new love coming into your life. You need to have the understanding of the possibilities that you need to learn to love yourself before divine guidance is brought in to bring in your new love. Okay? Some of you, you have many possibilities of new love. Many possibilities of new love opportunities. And the next card you received is Inner Voice. Listen to your inner voice about these new loves and these possibilities of new loves. Okay? Because your inner voice is divinely guided. Your inner voice is the divine. Your inner voice is God, the angels, talking to you to let you know which one is right and which one isn't right. Okay? Now, they also want me to tell you too here. There's like a delay. Excuse me for the interruption, but there's like a delay in my recording of this video. Strange. But anyway, inner voice is divine guidance. Some of you have divinely guided love from God and the angels being brought into your life. Okay? So you need to understand that. But they want you to listen to your inner voice when it comes to the new love. You'll know when it's right and you'll know when it's wrong. You'll know with all the possibilities of the new love that's come into your life to listen to your inner voice. Also, they want me to tell you too, there are, for those that don't think that there is somebody out there that could love them, they want me to tell you that yes, there are possibilities out there for you. But please listen to your inner voice, the true guidance from God. Don't think that there isn't somebody out there that's available to love to come into your life. There is. Some of you have possibilities of love opportunity, but you need to listen to the divine guidance given to you. Okay? Now, the next card you received is the Fool card. Now, this right here is saying, Capricorn, don't feel like a fool. Okay? Don't feel like a fool regarding the past loves and things that didn't work out. Okay? It's okay. That's how we learn what we want and we don't want. We make mistakes, but it's a learning lesson. So let go. Let go of this, okay? Now, they also want me to tell you too that this is the Fool, and there's the river of life down here, and he's holding on to the flower of innocence, purification. Okay. Now, some of you have made mistakes in the past, and we don't. Other people think you made mistakes and things like that, and they're judging you and you're judging yourself. The thing is sometimes we have to make those mistakes. Sometimes we have to make those decisions to turn around and bring us to where we need to be, to either straighten up our life or straighten up our life so we can go down the right path. Some of us, we've made mistakes that our actions we don't understand and things like that. Or sometimes we have to take actions and measures we don't understand and other people don't understand, so therefore they judge us, and then it causes us to judge ourselves. Sometimes these actions and situations had to take place to take and guide us to our right path. Okay? So don't feel like a fool, Capricorn. Okay? The next card you received is Silence. And there's the moon. There's the moon above your third eye. This card right here, Capricorn, is asking you to take time for yourself. This card right here is asking you to please sit in silence, listen to your inner voice, because it's divine guidance coming to you. Your inner voice is divine guidance. Your intuition is divine guidance. And they're asking you, you know, go someplace. Go someplace that's sacred to you. Go by a bodies of water. Go, you know, a lake, a river, and turn around and listen to your inner voice, divine guidance. Something, the next card you received is the source, which is the creator, which, Capricorn, you're not God. You're part of the creator. You're part of God. Okay? This is asking you to take your power back. Be strong. Take your power back. Get back to the source. The source of you. The purification of you. Who you were before masks and facades were put on. And you accepted the masks and the facades of thinking that you had to be something that you're not. This is asking you to get back to source. Take your personal power back. Purification. Now, Capricorn, the next card you received is postponements. There will be some postponements this month, whether it be in love, whether it be with work, okay? But the thing is this card right here, Capricorn, is saying you're seeing things in black and white and gray. And that's a picture frame with a colorful life, okay? And the thing is they're asking you, you know, this part of you, the rainbow across your chest, that's the part of you that wants that life, that colorful, that beautiful life. And the thing is this card is saying that you're postponing things by the way you think. By the way you think, you're making your life postponed. You can have that colorful life. You can jump through that picture frame, Capricorn. You can have that colorful life. Change the way you think. You know, you're keeping yourself imprisoned in the way you're thinking. That is what is keeping you from having that beautiful life, that colorful life that you've always wanted. Now, this is the creator card. This is the creator card. This is the, oh gosh, the King of Fire. And he's taken his power back. It's coming from the solar plex. This is saying, take your power back. Call upon the Creator, God, and ask for help and guidance and the angels to help take your power back. You will be taking your power back this month. Where have you been giving your power away? Have you been giving your power away to BS games and drama? Have you been giving your power away to other people that are sucking you dry, where, you know, your friendship has done and gone and served its purpose, it's done, it's over with? Are you still keeping them because you're afraid to be alone? Are you afraid to let go and realize that you know, your friendship is over with? You know, that goes with people, places, and things. Where have you been giving your power away? Okay, Capricorn, it's saying take your power back. You got, okay, now, the next card you received is flowering. This is something you're going to need to work on this month. Okay, Capricorn? Flowering. This card is comparable to the planet Venus, which is love and beauty and things like that. This is the Queen of Clouds. She's sitting on the lotus flower, which means rebirth, okay? And here you see her throwing her seeds of love. And she's throwing them everywhere. It doesn't matter if they land on concrete and they bloom. It doesn't matter if they land in dirt and they don't get watered. And then there's some that will. She's not worried about it. Okay? She's being her loving, kind self. She's planting seeds of love out there. Seeds of creativity. Seeds of joy. And knowing that some of them will blossom and some of them won't. This is what you're going to need to work on this month. Is flowering, new ideas, new ways of thinking, you know, letting go of the old. And, you know, it doesn't matter if, you know, throwing your seeds of love. If you throw your seeds of love and somebody doesn't accept it or says it's no good, don't stop. Just keep throwing those seeds of love out there, because some of them will be watered. Some of them will grow. Some of those ideas will grow into abundance. But you've got to believe and flower. Okay? Now, the next card on top of that you received is sharing. Share. This is a queen. She knows, this is her inventory. She knows that she has enough reserve of love, caring, kindness, beauty, joyfulness, information. Share a dinner with a friend. Share that knowledge. Share. You have the resources. You have the reserve. And she's sharing with a smile on her face. That was on top of the flowering card. Now, the next card you received is the burdens. Okay? And the thing is it's pointing directly to the flowering card and the sharing card. Okay? Some of you have burdens because some of your burdens are not doing this. You're not sharing. You're not flowering. You're not throwing those seeds of love and happiness and beauty and joy out. Because you care what other people think. You care if they sprouted or not, or if they don't sprout. Sometimes sprouting. Sometimes if you throw the seeds of love out there, they don't sprout right away. It takes time. When you stop sharing and you don't think that you have enough resources to share and be happy and be joyous and share that joy and happiness and share a meal, offer a friend a meal, you know, take them out, offer to take them out, then it becomes a burden. You start becoming a burden to other people. Okay? The thing is it's saying let your burdens down, your burdens of addiction, anything like that. This person has his whipping stick. The rooster sign is the sign of wealth and high society. Okay? This is you. Your burdens are saying, carry me up that hill. And the thing is it's time to lay those burdens down. And you decide if you want to go up that mountain or if you want to go around the mountain. It's time to lay those burdens down, Capricorn. Now, right back to back that you have. Okay? To the back of this, you have the outsider card. Some of you feel like an outsider. And this is back to back. This is saying this is a burden that's back to back. Okay? This is one of your burdens. It's feeling like an outsider. But also this card right here is a deep-rooted issue that you've had from childhood, that you've carried until adulthood. And it's time to release it. It's time to sit in silence, ask God for clarity, and get to the root of the problem. This little boy right here, he wants to go through that gate and play with those kids, which are the rainbow over there. But the gate's got a chain on it. And it's locked. It's got a lock. But if he turned his head just a little bit, he'd see that the lock is unlocked. Capricorn is saying, get to the deep-rooted problem that you've been holding on since childhood and carried in. Okay? It's back to back. It's back to back. This is one of the burdens. This is something that's been preventing you from moving on in life. Okay? Keeping you feeling insecure and things like that and feeling like a fool. Okay? The next card you received is clinging to the past. Okay, Capricorn, this is you. This box right here is your past. All the good and the bad. And you're clinging to it. And your back is turned towards your future. Your future is that champagne glass. Okay? You are so caught up in the past that you don't see what you look like in the here and now. The clothes are faded. The clothes are tattered and torn. This is asking you to put that box of holding on to the past to the down. Turn around. Look at yourself in the mirror and see what you look like right now. Where did you stop taking care of yourself? Where did you stop your self-care? Turn around and look at your future. Look at that champagne glass, because there's a lot of abundance, a lot of positivity. You just need to see it by letting go of that past. On top of that, it's a schizophrenia card. Some of you, it's driving you guys crazy. And this person right here, they're in a predicament. They're holding on with their hands and they're holding on with their feet. And they're saying, if I let go with my hands, then I'll land on my head. If I let go with my feet, I'm going to land on my feet. This card is asking you to just let go. This card is the indecision card. This card is saying, okay, well, should I say yes? Should I say no? If I do this, this could happen. If I don't do this, then this could happen. If I turn around, okay, well, I said yes and I did this and it didn't work out, so maybe I should have said no. This is saying you're driving yourself crazy. This is also, the card of possible depression. And it's saying, let go. This is saying if you're depressed, go get help. It's okay to go ask a doctor for help. Okay, it's okay to talk to a counselor. It's okay to see a specialist. This is saying stop going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with indecision. You need to just let go at both ends and just fall. Okay? Say yes and deal with the answer. If it worked out, it worked out. If it didn't, it didn't. Let it go. If you say no, and then you turn around and regret that you said no, well, you made the decision. You said no, let it go. The next card you received is moment to moment. And what this card is saying, Capricorn, is, you know, we do something in the moment, and then that moment passes, and the next moment comes. This right here is saying live in the moment, and when that moment passes, let it go. It's right next to the clinging to the past card. You know, when that moment of somebody saying something to you, the next moment, what they said to you becomes the past. And this card is saying live moment to moment, live in the moment. But when the moment passes, there's a new moment. Don't hold on to the old moment, because that's clinging to the past. Now, the next card you received is the awareness card. It's asking you to be aware of your dreams, your spirituality. It's asking you to be aware of your inner voice. It's asking you to listen. But also this card, this is you. This is you. This is the material plane, and that's the spiritual. This is your shadow side, and this is your inner light side. Okay? This card is saying there has to be a balance of both, the material and the spiritual. This card is also saying that you need to understand that you need to balance your shadow side with your light and good and spiritual side. This is you starting to understand there has to be a balance of the dark and the light, the good and the bad, the material and the spiritual. This is saying be aware. Awareness. You're starting to have awareness. Now, the next card you received is experiencing. Experiencing. And, you know, the thing is you're experiencing life. Life is good, life is bad. Okay? But the thing is also experiencing life. This person in this tree, not only is she, you know, looking at the tree, but she's touching the tree. She's picking the vibration. She's the essence of it. She's experiencing everything at its fullest. I'm not saying go out and hug a tree. What I'm saying is, you know, you're experiencing life, no matter good, bad, indifferent, sad, happy. It's experience. Experiencing life. You know, and the best analogy for this is, you know, when you turn around and it's like you know your parents, you think you know your parents, but you really, some of us really don't know our parents. And it's like, you know, when was the last time you took time out and said, hey, mom, dad, when you were this age, did you do this and this? Really getting to know your parents. Really sitting there listening to them. Getting to know every essence of their being. You might find out that you truly don't know your parents. You know, it's like looking at things, experiencing life to the fullest. Not just what you see here, but like with a touch. When you go up, you know, when you're talking to somebody, and you know they're hurting, sometimes just touching them, it's a healing hand. It shows them compassion. That's experiencing. That's experiencing. You feeling them, you listening to them, and then putting a healing hand on them, letting them know that you care. They're experiencing that too, that somebody cares. That's experiencing. The next card you received is ripeness. Okay? Just like this tree, it knows when the fruit is ripe and to let go. The time is right for you to let go. The time is right for you to let go of your past. The time is for you to let go of the way you're thinking and the way you're thinking that postpones your life, the way you want your life to be, the beautiful life, okay? The time is right to share. The time is right to look at the possibilities. The time is ripe to slow down. The time is ripe to listen to your inner voice. The time is ripe to sit in silence. The time is right to flower and let your dreams bloom and blossom. The time is ripe to get to the get to the root of the freaking problem. The time is ripe to turn around and stop thinking the back and forth indecision. Like I said, if you have addiction problems, should I drink? Should I not? Oh, I drank. I'm hungover. If I do drink, I'm going to be hungover. If I don't drink, then I'm going to have the jitters. Or, I'm not the cool person anymore, or whatever. The time is ripe to go down your road of life. The time is ripe for abundance. Are you going to accept it and make the change, Capricorn? Now, the next card you received right next to that is participation. The thing is this card is asking you to be an active participant in your life, an active participant in the changes in your life, the active participant to receive abundance in your life, Capricorn. This is also saying that, you're not the only one in this world. You're not the only one that it takes to get things done. Sometimes it takes an active participant in a team, to work in a team environment. These are all hands. This is the yin and the yang symbol, okay? They're all around the yin and yang. And, sometimes we're at work and we're the only one doing stuff. And the thing is it's okay to get up and say, hey, I need some help here. I'm stressed out. I've got a lot going on. I've been doing this. I'm doing 5 different people's work. And the thing is I need some help. Sometimes things get done better as a team than it does by yourself. This is asking you to be an active participant in a team environment. This is asking you to be an active participant in your life. And this is also saying that you don't have to take and be the only one to try to strive and get things done. They can be done in a team manner. The next card you received is stress. There will be stress this month. And the thing is this guy's got candles. It's the burning candles at both ends. This monkey is the last thing that you want to take on, because it's going to pop your bubble. This card right here is actually saying, Capricorn, that you need to set boundaries. You need to start delegating. This card right here is saying that, where are other people impeding upon your time and your energy? It's time for you to be bold and brave and set boundaries and say no. Start delegating. Take your power back. You've got, take your power back. Take your power back. Part of taking your power back is saying no, and stop burning your candles at both ends. Okay? Now, the next card you received is projection. Now, it was right next to the stress card. Okay? I have a lot to say about this card. Your attitude, the things you say, the things you do, will be projected back to you in the outer world. Some of you are already noticing this, they want me to say, and it's true. Also, the stress that you're going through by not setting boundaries and delegating and saying no and letting people impinge upon your energy and your time is being projected into your outer world at you by other people, places, and things. Okay? Now, through seeing this, the next card you received is healing. Okay? Some of the stuff that you've done has been projected out into your life. Some of the pains, the indecisiveness, the burdens and things like that have been projected to you in your outer life. And the thing is you noticing this is going to start healing the situation, because you know that this isn't what you want to keep going at in your life. Also, the next card you received, we'll get back to the healing card. I have more to say on that. Okay. Beyond illusions. This is the butterfly. It's a shield over your face. Okay. The butterfly is transformation. And the thing is this is your third eye. And this is spirit that's talking to you. And that's trying to guide you to look past the illusions that of the material plane. Look past the illusions that you put on yourself, other people have put on yourself, and society's put on you. Okay. And you're going to be giving divinely guided messages and things like that. You're going to start opening your eyes. This card is saying, look beyond the illusions. This card is saying that you'll start looking beyond the illusions. There's more to life than just the material plane. There's a spiritual plane too. And you're going to start becoming enlightened to the truth. Through that, there will be healing. They're looking right at each other. You know, this is the illusions of the burdens. This is the illusions, you know, of the indecisiveness, not living in the moment and letting go of the past, keeping yourself imprisoned, the unbalancing of the spiritual and the material, the imbalance of the shadow side and the spiritual light side. Okay. Through this, starting of this, the healing will begin. Now, the next card you received is the dream. And what this is saying is that when did you stop believing in your dreams? When did you stop thinking that your dreams could become a reality? Also, they want me to tell you too, through your dreams, you're going to be seen beyond the illusions. And they're looking right at each other. The dreams looking right at each other. Oh, it should be this way actually. Through your dreams, you're going to look beyond the illusions. You're going to see beyond the illusions. You're going to get guidance through your dreams. Now, another thing they want me to say too, and this goes back to the Lover's card, is that some of you think there's this ideal, perfect person out there for you. And the thing is, you know, nobody is perfect. It's the size of their backpack. Is it too much issues and problems that you can't lift that backpack up, or you don't want to lift that backpack up and put it on your back? The thing is, you know, we see these people and it looks like they have perfect relationships. Well, the thing is you're not the fly on the wall. You don't know what's in that knapsack. And you don't know if they've been working through the problems and have worked through the problems and their love has become closer. And they've worked together and they've stayed together because of that, which brings happiness and love. And, you know, the thing is there's no perfect person. The thing is this card is actually also asking you to turn around and realize that the thing is if you meet somebody and their issues are too big in that knapsack, and you don't want to put it on, then don't. Or if it's too big to put on, you don't want to take it on, then don't. But if there's a couple of issues in there and that knapsack isn't that full, then it's okay to strap that knapsack on. Because the thing is if you love each other, both of you, you guys will work through it. Okay? Now, coming down here to this card right here. This is the laziness card. Capricorn, if you're being lazy, this is saying, you want to know what? God doesn't reward lazy. God wants you to be an active co-creator in your life. And the thing is when you're lazy, you have lots of things to get done. But you sit there and you worry about them and you try to pretend like, you know, hey, it'll get done when it gets done. But you're sitting there worrying because it just becomes more and more and more and more and more. The thing is when you turn around and you prioritize, this is asking you to prioritize what you need to get done. And when you turn around and mark off what you need to get done, it could be 1 or 2 things, 3 things, whatever. When you prioritize, then you can reward yourself by relaxing. There's a big difference. When you get something done and you prioritize, then you relax, then you're able to take a breath and truly enjoy the relaxation. But God doesn't reward lazy. You need to be an active co-creator in your life. And part of being an active co-creator is continuing to throw those seeds of love and dreams out into the world. Prioritize. The same prioritize. The next card you received is celebrations. There will be some celebrations this month, Capricorn. But also this card is saying that they're, see these three ladies, they're dancing through the storm. And what they're doing is they're finding the little joys of the day to keep them elated and happy through the storm. Because they know when they find the little joys and appreciate the little joys, the storm will soon pass faster. See, they're dancing through the storm. That's what this card is asking you, is to dance through the storm. But also wants to let you know there will be some celebrations. You don't need to, it's also saying you don't need to have a birth of a child or a birthday or a new job offer to find the small joys of the day. Okay? You can find the joys of the day by just opening your eyes and taking a deep breath and thanking God that you had another breath of life in you and that He gave you another day to live. Now, the next card you received is courage. Capricorn, this card is asking you to find courage through anything that, anything that you're having a hard time. And it's, if it's a hard time with addictions, if it's a hard time in a relationship, if it's a hard time letting go of a relationship, or burdens, or the way you're thinking, or, deep-rooted childhood issues, or anything like that, they're asking you to have courage. If, they're asking you to have courage through the new you, through the new in your outer world. This flower right here has pushed through this cobblestone, and through it, it blossomed. And you receive the blossoming, the flowering card upside down, and that's the card that you need. That's something you need to work on this month. Okay? And the thing is it's pushed through, and the yellow and the green means healing. And sometimes we don't think we can do something. We don't feel we're courageous enough. And then it's like we have to do it. So we do it. And then it's like, wow, I didn't think I could do that. I didn't realize I was that talented. It just took that little, of courage to get out there. They're asking you to have courage this month. Have courage, because through courage, you will heal. Now, the next card you received is guidance. You're going to be divinely guided. That's the inner voice card that you received. But also they're asking you to please, this is facing this. If you need help with courage, call upon your angels. Call upon God. Call upon guidance. Okay? Things are divinely guided. The new loves, the separation of the loves, time, the transformation of things, letting go, old things, old ways, old people, places, and things, the old way we think. It's divinely guided. Ask for help. Ask for help, pray. Ask for help from God and the angels. And that fell below the participation card. Participate by praying for guidance. The next card you received is comparison. Capricorn, you need to stop comparing your life to other people's life. If somebody's prettier than you, or if somebody's wealthier than you, or if somebody's happier than you, or smarter than you, or funnier than you, or have the newest items, somebody's always going to be bigger, better, happier, and wealthier than you, okay? But you also got to look at it like this. There are other people that are looking at you with the same eyes. Oh, she's happier, she's prettier, she's wealthier, this, okay? The thing is stop comparing.